Okay, we're looking at number 27. Now, there's a couple things that can help you here off the bat. First of all, like understanding that a percent increase means that whatever population you currently have, you're going up 1.9 from that number. And when that number changes the next year, you're saying 1.9% of that new number. So it's not a fixed growth. That would allow you to get rid of C and D, which are both linear equations. So if you knew that, you'd be down to two answer choices. And that would be very helpful, but even if you didn't know that, what you might do is pick a really easy number here. Like what happens when T is 1? Well, in 1 year we get 1.9% growth. Like, just for the sake of estimation, call that 2% growth. 2% is a small amount of growth, right? It's, relative to other amounts of growth. So what we're looking for is a little more than 4 billion. In other words, 1.9% growth is going to mean that this 4 billion grows a little bit, but not a ton. And if you try out T equals 1, answer choice C is going to give you 5.19 billion. That's a huge amount of growth. It's a billion more people and then some, right? Answer choice D is going to also give you a huge amount of growth, 5.019. That's still over a billion more people. A billion people is a quarter of what we had. That's like 25% growth, so you can cross those off. Similarly with B, if T equals 1, you're going to get close to 8, right? I think it's 7.6, if I'm not mistaken. I totally could be mistaken. But I think that's 7.6 billion people. That's a huge amount of growth. Answer choice A is correct. It pays to just know what's up with this style of question. Like, what this 1.019 means is like, here's your original 100%. You keep that. Here's 1%, and here's that extra 0.9% growth. And, of course, each year, you're going to get that growth, so that's T years. So every year you multiply. And sometimes people get a little confused about that. Let me just go over here and show you that. That would mean something like 4 and then times 1.019, which is your percentage growth. And then if you did it another year, you'd take that value, whatever that total value is, you'd multiply that by 1.019. And then the next year you would take that value and multiply it by 1.019. So that's how the exponent works in this question. And that helps because it makes it easier to get these questions right. But even if you don't know that, you can use estimation and you can say, well, look, when T is 1, I want a little bit more than 4 billion. I don't want 5. I don't want 7. So it's answer choice A. So there's number 27.